It looks like Tamar Braxton's ex, Jeremy Robinson, just dropped a bombshell video of her crying and begging him to take her back after all their drama. Honestly, it seems like he's out to humiliate her to the very end because really there's no need for him to do Tamar dirty like that. Everyone thought Tamar was done with JR after she exposed him for not only cheating on her with multiple women, but also spending her money on his side chicks. Even her biggest rival, Tommy Lee, was out here showing support and calling JR out for being a user. And yet, Tamar turned right around and begged JR to take her back. If that's not bad enough, just wait until you hear what JR has to say about Tamar next. It's about to blow your mind. At this point, it's clear that JR is like a weapon fashioned against Tamar, because this man has put her through so much ever since they met. It doesn't look like this train wreck is going to stop anytime soon. They've gotten engaged, married, and divorced, and still, it seems the drama between them is far from over. Now, I'm not trying to blame the victim here, but there were red flags waving high for Tamar to see. Either she was blind to the truth, or she hoped that he would change. Either way, she stuck by him through thick and thin. And now, here we are. Last week, Tamar completely lost it when she found out that JR had been cheating on her. Well, technically, it wasn't really cheating if you let JR tell it, because it turns out they weren't together anymore. Yes, you read that right. They had secretly gotten married and divorced without letting any of us know, and that's surprising, considering that every time something messy happens in their relationship, they are quick to bring it to social media and drag us into their business. But when they got married, they chose to keep it a secret. The whole thing just sounds ridiculous. Tamar had everyone believing they were still together, so when she posted on social media, played in my face for a 25-year-old, shaking my head, took my jewelry, took me to Turks, and all along had a whole, "I hate you, Jeremy Robinson." It seemed like she was accusing him of cheating. She also revealed that she had secretly married him after she found out that he had cheated on her once with Tommy Lee and that JR had even ate the booty like groceries. Tamar said, "And I married you after you ate somebody's whole booty sandwich. I'm not trying to make this a big deal. I swear it's not about y'all. It's $1,000. It's not make or break. It's the point." Tamar continued, "You wanted me to sit back and let you use my card. Let's just say it's a mix-up. Okay, fine. But now it's different because you're using my card for your extracurricular activities. And let me keep it real. I wouldn't even trip on that. It's not that serious. Me and your relationship status have changed. The way I see you has changed. Just like you're outside, baby. I'm outside too. Let's stop pretending like you're the last of the Mohicans. You are not." This definitely should have stayed in the drafts, Tamar, because it was embarrassing. But things got even worse when JR came out and called her delusional. He revealed that they had been divorced for 6 months, and there was no reason for Tamar to be acting the way she did. "I'll be very clear," he said. "I've been single for the last 6 months. We have been trying to identify what that looks like, closing one chapter and figuring out what it's like to be friends again. I've been very specific about my boundaries, where we stand as friends. Go date anybody you want. I'm going to date when I'm ready. I am emotionally unavailable to you and physically unavailable to you." JR continued to clarify. "When my birthday came up, plans were made. Of course, I wanted someone I considered family to be involved because, if anyone knows her, she is big on birthdays. I don't lead people on, I'm very direct. Listen, if anything you're doing or that you want to do comes with an agenda, I don't want to be involved in it at all. I don't want you involved in my birthday plans. I don't want you to come to Turks and Caicos. This is not a reconciliation time. Whatever you decide you're doing, it's because we're friends, and I'm still involved in my son's life. I would still love you to have a relationship with my children, but not to the extent that you make up these stories that aren't real." JR also tried to explain the drama over the Four Seasons hotel charges, saying, "I went to New Orleans, I booked my room at the Four Seasons on Booking.com and didn't realize the card I used, which also ends in the same last 3 numbers, was tied to something we booked several months ago. No harm, no foul, we're talking $900. Stop it." While I was in New Orleans for a funeral, for a very good 25-plus year friend who passed away, I spent time with his family. I extended my stay because I needed time to reset. Then I get a call yesterday. "Hey, did you stay at the Four Seasons?" "Yeah, I did. In fact, I extended my stay, gave them my card, and everything's good." "What's up?" "Oh, well, I got a call about some chick who used my card at the Four Seasons." I said, "That's not possible. This is funny, but what are you talking about?" "I thought we were friends. We could talk about it, but this is laughable. I didn't stay with anybody at the Four Seasons. I wasn't seeing anyone, wasn't on a date, none of that. If I was, you're my friend. What do I have to hide? He continued, cooler heads didn't prevail, and next thing you know, I'm on her story and I'm being accused of things which are just flat out not true. I have never led Tamar Braxton on. I never will, nor will I. Things took an even messier turn when one of JR's 4 baby mamas came out to expose him for trying to use Tamar to satisfy his weird fetish for Black women. She claimed he has a fetish for Black women so much that he often refers to himself as a light-skinned, while chocolate, and tags himself as the minority within the minority. He would attend clubs almost nightly, preying on beautiful Black women and taking them home. She also added that he was extremely rude, arrogant, racially insensitive, womanizing, and degrading. She continued, he claims to be an ally of the people and a protector of Black women, but his actions tell a different story. She even went so far as to accuse him of being a colonizing predator who fulfills his fetish of biracial babies to further feed his ego and desire to be accepted by the Black community. It was a messy situation, so much so that even Tommy Lee chimed in to support Tamar, saying JR was a user and that the only person he truly loved was himself. Everyone thought Tamar was finally over him and moving on with her life because, let's be real, a Braxton getting involved in these low-budget situations is just beneath her. But things got even more embarrassing with JR's fresh claims that Tamar was trying to get him back. According to an insider, JR has been telling people he has a video of Tamar crying and begging him to take her back. The insider claimed that in the video, Tamar allegedly admitted that the reason she called him out on social media was that she was trying to get his attention and convince him to take her back. Apparently, Tamar had been trying to get JR's attention, but he just wasn't interested, so she allegedly staged all this drama to force his hand. Now, JR is supposedly showing this video around, bragging that he can get Tamar back anytime he wants, because she will never truly get over him. Y'all, it couldn't have been that good, Tamar. Get your head together. Somebody needs to remind Tamar that she is a Braxton and deserves better than someone who is determined to drag her through the mud at every opportunity. Fans have been all over this mess, leaving comments like, "This is embarrassing, Tamar. Please, for the love of God, delete all socials and focus on true healing from within. He doesn't like you. I'm sorry." Another wrote, "Tamar Braxton is out here acting a whole fool over a man who is eating another woman's behind and then posts Bible scriptures? Get her out of here." This situation is just so embarrassing. Seeing Tamar's name in the headlines like this makes my heart sink. Come on, you are Tamar Braxton. Why are you crashing out over this guy? So what do y'all think? Is Tamar crashing out? Or is JR just looking for clout? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our next video for more updates.